Hello and welcome. Getting ready to do a reading for the week's energy of November the 8th through the 24th. Astrologically, it is going to be kind of a quiet week yet. Some of you will start feeling the energy begin to ramp up this week. It will begin to get thicker and thicker again. With the world so close to being at war, I think we just all need to keep a central thought on peace. Let's just think of peace. What else is happening? A lot of you are still seeing and hearing spirit. The veil is still thin. That one won't out. We will bring it out. It will stay, the veil does stay kind of thin until about a little closer to Christmas. It's fading away, but it still is with us. So you may very well see shadows. Usually you will see those out the corners of your eyes. Your subconscious is where you see spirit. And your peripheral vision is controlled by your subconscious. So oftentimes when you think you saw something move out of the corner of your eye and you look and there's nothing there, you think you're nuts, but you're not. All right. Let's see what's going on here this week. Okay. Crazy enough. I drew some cards early today for myself, just to see what I should do, how to go about my work week. I'm looking for a deck. I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, some of these same cards came out for me. So that is the energy of the collective overall. One of those cards that did come out is the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a good week to get stuff accomplished. Energetically, it's going to be quiet, not a whole lot, disrupting everybody. But it's a good time to just kind of put your head down, put your focus on moving forward. And try to ignore what's going on in the world. If you're still following legacy media and believing what they're telling you, please don't. All right. We also have the Seven of Swords. I just saw a big hair. That Seven of Swords is indicating it's a time to look and reflect on what you may be leaving behind. There is something that you're leaving behind that you did not realize was quite as, I don't want to say deceitful, but there wasn't a lot of honesty tied to this situation, this place, this job site, this other human being, person, whoever it is. Yeah, you're really okay with leaving it behind. And this can be some friendships. This can be some friendships. I just kind of cut off a friend of mine who I've been friends with her for close to more than 30 years anyway. She's in a bad connection, a bad marriage. And I mentioned to her that she needs to get some schooling at this point in her life. And you're never too old to get schooling. Always, don't be afraid to learn something. And she mentioned to me that it was her husband didn't want her to go to school. Do it for you. You're not educating yourself for anybody else. For you. Go get that education. We also have the Four of Pentacles. For a lot of you, money is a huge, huge concern. In this period that we are in, there is a lot of inflation that's happening. There is a lot more that's going to happen. 2025 is going to be an absolute crapshoot. Reel in your spending now. And that's what he's, look, he's concerned. Do I have enough savings? Should I hide it? Should I put some more away? It's on his mind. Curtail your spending right now. Save what you can, because when it gets tough, you might be able to at least cover your electric bill, or you got a little money tucked away. Years ago, everybody had a rainy day fund. No, we don't do that anymore. You know what? We wait for our government to come take care of us. Come on. Rainy day fund. What am I talking about? Yeah. You know what? We've got the Temperance card. This is a week where things are going to kind of be, or excuse me, the Justice card. This is a week where things are going to be in balance. Some of you are going to be dealing with some legal matters this week. I do feel that whatever that is for you there, it's going to be a very good and a positive outcome from it, whether it's just traffic court, child custody, maybe probate, whatever it is, you're going to have a pleasant outcome from any court proceedings that you have this week. We do have the Temperance card. I kind of brought that up inadvertently. This is a good time to watch our indulgences. Are you eating too much? Are you drinking too much? Are you smoking too much? Are you gambling too much? Any of those vices. Don't do too much. Everything in moderation. I got to tell you guys, talking about moderation and diet and eating, I had gone on the carnivore diet for about a little over 6 months. Nothing but meat, beef, eggs, milk, some chicken. Not much. I felt absolutely terrific. I was on top of the world. I felt 10 years younger. I started thinking, and the carnivore diet is actually beneficial for a whole lot of reasons. But I thought, maybe I should have a few more carbohydrates. A woman of my age. Don't they all know what they're talking about all these years? We need carbs. No. I had an old addiction to pizza that came up, and I hadn't eaten pizza in more than 6 months, and I've had pizza 6 times in the last week. Love it. However, all that flour, all those carbs that I have added back into my diet in the last 2 weeks, my joints hurt. My eyes were swollen this morning. I barely could open them. Had to pee all night. I didn't have any of those issues with the carnivore diet. Now, the carnivore diet may not be right for you. I am going to get back on it, and it will take a while to wean myself off of carbohydrates because they are addictive. Absolutely. Any processed carbohydrates are made to be addictive. The Food and Drug Administration, I need to shut up because they shadow ban me. I don't get any ratings. But all that stuff is addictive. So I've got to wean myself back off of it, and I will. I don't know if I should hold out till after the holidays, though, or allow that just to be my cheat day. But I felt so much better. I am going to cut out that addiction that I have for carbohydrates. I practice what I preach. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. It's going to be a good week, actually. Many of you are going to see improvements in your finances because you're thinking about it now. You're going to make a conscious effort not to just blow money. How many times a week do you guys eat out? Let me know in the comments down below. I was the housing counselor in Mercer County. I worked at Community Action, and I taught people financial literacy, credit counseling, budget mindedness. I taught all that. So are you getting yourself braced and prepared? It is going to be a good week, though, overall. It is a good time for you to take stock of those things. Lay out a budget. A budget is just as important as that storyboard. How do you know what your spending is? How do you know what you have saved? How many of you have, let me know in the comments, how many of you have an old-fashioned budget laid out? All right, I have grabbed another deck here. Let's see if we can get some clarifying cards. Oh, how crazy is that? And I'll let that one jump out too. All right. Yes, excellent week for pinnacle hunting. Let's go hunting money. It is actually still a good time frame for a lot of you to be lucky. We have Venus out there, and Venus is one of the ruling planets for money. And it is a time frame when there is a little bit of luck rolling around. Scorpio, Gemini, a few other of you signs out there. Spend a buck, buy a lottery ticket. Just for shits and giggles. We also have the Queen of Swords that came up. I think this was a warning for my mouth. I mentioned earlier that I got upset with a friend of mine. This lady can have a sharp tongue from time to time. There I was. There I was. Don't be that. I'm so sorry I'm upset with her anyway. I just want what's best for her. She doesn't want to use her husband as an excuse. She needs to get her off her, and that's for all of you guys. All of you. Don't use anybody else for an excuse. If you need to forward or advance your education, go do that. We have the 10, another 10, 210. It's going to be a good week, people. You're good. You're good. 10 of Cups, happily ever after. Cat hair. Cat hair. I love cats. Both of those cards are about family and friends, too. This is a good week to socialize, be with family and friends. Get ready and plan those holiday. That Thanksgiving is coming up in not too long. By the way, I will see some of you the weekend of Thanksgiving at the Nut House in Mercer. I will be down there with Miss Cindy, helping her out. And she's got some kind of program or little, what has she got going on down there? Some little event. Cindy's always doing something really cool. Cindy Burke at the Nut House. All right, you guys, there you have it. You know I never leave you. Don't bless you with love and light. See you soon.